Hey, remember that time you were scammed and bought normal portobellos?
Wait. Where are all the mushrooms? Why am I still on Earth?
This anthropomorphic cobalt cannonball broke box office records because people felt guilty when they complained about the trailer. Ridiculous statement aside, I also have some questions. Hey, look, they did the thing with the thing. Is this gonna get old fast? Fast.
Is this too much? Am I going too fast?
No. I mean, when I'm being chased by a guy firing lasers, I'm not really thinking, am I going too fast? Usually I'm thinking, holy sneakers, I've got to go faster. So you know how movie trailers these days show 5-second teasers and then the movie trailer? Did this movie just do that?
That's Longclaw. She was basically Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, but Obi-Wan failed as a mentor. Maybe pick a better example like Mr. Miyagi or Morpheus. Oh, you know what? She failed as a mentor too, so solid example, never mind. Oh wow, so did she close the portal? And I'm going to call them portals, not rings, because they're portals. Did she close the portal on her side, or was this an unnecessary sacrifice? Also, if portals exist, doesn't that make super speed obsolete? I mean, if I can create portals to other worlds, you know what NASA would never work on again? Rockets. And they're really into rockets. I wonder how dark this film's going to be. Oh, okay. Is Sonic what would happen if cocaine became a person? Did he just use a portal? Aren't there a finite amount and he just used one to look at depressing landscape? That's a suspiciously nice house for a police officer, isn't it?
We have reviewed your application to the San Francisco Police Department.
You sure you want to be a big city cop right now?
Oh my God. San Francisco sucks.
Did she do that on purpose? Because the rejected cake was in landscape and the accepted cake was in portrait, and she presented them both in the right orientation.
Hope they don't find out about that time you used the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Correction, I'm still using the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Did they forget to make these characters likable? Sonic's pranking an old man, the police are stealing Wi-Fi and taking kickbacks to pay for his house.
What did you do the entire time I was in veterinary school?
I worked a second job to pay the rent and...
A third job to pay tuition.
What'd that first job pay for? Her custom cake addiction?
It's gonna be tough to leave my hometown and all my friendships.
Is he talking to ducks? It's gotta be ducks. Come on, ducks. Oh, donuts. Donuts? They got donuts in San Francisco. Is Adam Pawley wasted in this film? That reaction right there, worth the price of admission. I don't know enough about cell phone towers and phone lines to know if they would still be working after an HMP, but could it be better if they talked through their radios? When I see a thing emitting electricity, you know what I don't do? Touch the thing.
But we have no choice.
Yeah, you do. Weren't you just discussing other options? So this general says,
We scrambled the 5th and 6th Regiment.
and the other general says, no, send in the bad guy. But then when the bad guy gets there, a regiment's there?
It says on the top banana, in a world full of hungry little monkeys.
But doesn't that mean the world's going to eat him? So the doc's got a power glove, which we proved in the 80s was a bad idea, but he's using it one-handed. Poorly, I might add. So why can't he use both hands? The other hand's not busy.
Spoiler alert, she dies in the end, but she leaves a big creepy egg sack.
Hey, who knocked up Charlotte? And did she eat him afterwards? The book seems to gloss over that.
You know what I love about machines? They do what they're told.
What machine's he been around?
Oh no, they're right outside. I gotta go somewhere else.
Quit narrating yourself. What is this, a kid's movie?
In the Olive Garden.
Because when you're there,
Your family.
What was that noise? Was that the collective sounds of eye rolls from moviegoers as they throw their never-ending breadsticks at the movie screen? You need like 5 seconds of peace to teleport, and the woods are everywhere. What is it with his constant need to be inside for this?
Meow?
Nice teeth. You think he flosses? So I've got a theory on the whole CGI kerfuffle. It was done on purpose not to bring more attention to the movie, but to increase Olive Garden's stance associating the family branding into the video game world where they can introduce their new video game console that runs on pasta.
What?
Or lack of focus group testing. Who really knows? He didn't latch it? I bet some lead animator in pre-production said, no, I don't want to animate Sonic picking at it. Just leave it unlatched.
Donut Lord?
You can talk.
Didn't you hear him talk earlier? You want to be a cop? Fine, but don't try out for detective. You think James Marsden is contracted to act with a CGI character every few years?
Okay, that's a fair point.
And if he loves parts where he plays the lovable other man, isn't this his perfect role?
Again, fair.
Hey, remember that time you were scammed and bought normal portobellos?
Wait. Where are all the mushrooms? Why am I still on Earth?
How bad are the calluses on his feet? Why does he have so many windows open? Doesn't he have a raccoon problem?
I surpassed everything you're ever going to do.
This is where I would have said, you ever had a door slammed in your face? And then slammed the door and shouted, another first for Dr. Robotnik.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is. 5.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why won't you say I found it? Just say you found it. It's literally the truth.
This feels excessive.
Has no one told Sonic how the US treats minorities?
You think you have problems? I lost my rings.
And there weren't even any spikes.
I don't know where San Francisco is.
It's west.
West?
West? I thought they were in the Pacific Northwest. Wouldn't that make San Francisco south? Few questions.
A.
Should he have air dried running back?
B.
Should that fish be flopping?
C.
And shouldn't he skim across the water? Why is he wet?
Why? Because you shot me.
I know.
You shot me!
Did he steal that stuff? I think he stole that stuff.
Huh?
He just now noticed what he was parked next to? He just now noticed what he was parked next to? Is anyone else surprised this isn't an Olive Garden? Terminal velocity for a dart is 98 miles per hour, so she should be dead, right? At least the hat would have flown off. If we look at the list, tame a wild animal is crossed off before do a slam dunk, but he slam dunks first, then goes bull riding. I'm sure the editor made a conscious choice to rework the order, hoping no one would notice the continuity mistake, but I wonder why. I honestly think they should have kept the continuity because I think it's a better flow doing darts, bull, basketball than dart, basketball, bull. Is this why no one picked Sonic in Super Smash Bros? Do I care if this copies Quicksilver? Not really. I could see a dozen of these, and they're always fun.
Did you see how much toilet paper I used? The next person that goes into that bathroom will have nothing to wipe with.
Too soon? Too soon. For those watching this far into the future, there was this pandemic, and we were out of toilet paper. Then came ridiculous haircut protests. Then the race protest, which made the haircut protest more ridiculous. Not sure what July will bring, but I'm betting on solar geostorm. Tell me if I'm right, future. Actually, if I'm right, you won't be able to see this, because the power grid will be fried. Isn't this the window he just went through in the previous shot?
The quickest route to San Francisco.
How does he know they're going to San Francisco? Literally, they should not know this, because no one but Sonic and Tom know this. Did that last scene get some big rewrites?
So I want a chance to prove myself under real pressure. Become a street cop. See if I have what it takes.
Wow, this did not age well fast.
What?
Again, for those in the future going, huh? Refer back to protest number 2.
Have you noticed the harpoon stuck in our gas?
Why would you do that? Why? Did we get that on camera?
How are you not dead?
Do you see me dance?
Stop doing my job.
But thank you for asking.
What's the best part of this movie?
I think that tank just had a baby.
I'm gonna say Ben Schwartz. Wait, his name is Schwartz? Like Spaceball Schwartz? So when he and his brother were little and picked for different teams, someone would say, I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
No, don't ever do that again.
They're real survivors, those two.
He knows his boss bullies him. Why would he put unwanted attention on himself? Ah, movie tropes. Where would we be without them? Jim Carrey, true to form. Did we need this? Yeah, we needed this. What is this dog really licking?
Why did we let the alien drive?
Couldn't have asked it better myself. Outside of how did the 3-foot-tall alien reach the pedals?
Time for me to abuse the power entrusted to me.
Wow, did the police side of this thing age like a banana?
What were you keeping in this bag?
Does he not know what underwear is? I mean, it's very plausible he does not know what underwear is.
Confidence. A fool's substitute for intelligence.
But hasn't he been super confident the whole time? You know what? I like this movie.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
Ignoring that Sonic and the Ring are falling at the same rate, this possible to survive? Let me do the math. No. They're going at least 60 meters per second, which is over 130 miles per hour. Not enough room to safely cushion at that speed. You know what's weird though, is their entry speed here is accurate. So Dr. Robotnik now has the ability to go super fast and process that mentally for some reason. So where was he the whole time everything was falling?
Want to know how it ends?
At the Olive Garden?
Yeah.
It's sunny in San Francisco, Paris, and China at the same time? Why doesn't he just throw one behind him? Make the doc go through one, maybe to the sun. Nighttime? The whole town's there? No collateral damage? The serendipity is high on this one. Hey, we need to drop off a gift card in Montana. Are there any 4-star generals who could make the trip? There's a per diem for you-know-where.
Sounds fancy.
I'll be home by Christmas.
Is it a bold statement to say you'll be a Christmas sequel? I hope it's called Sonic 2, Electric Boogaloo. Made some cash. Made a lot of cash. This little dasher crasher made a lot of cash, sir. Banking at the speed of sound. Biggest game film in town. Got ourselves a greenlit sequel. Just gotta please the people. Don't do anything deceitful. Like make knuckles or weasel.